Welcome. In this video I'll show you how you can set up reaction roles with Mee6. Now the first thing you will need to do is to go to mee6.xyz and then you will get to the official Mee6 website. Here you will need to add the bot to your Discord server first, so you can see this pop-up opens up and you will need to authorize your Discord account. Here you're basically being logged in and you can select a server where you would like to add the bot to, which in this case is this one. So you can see this pop-up opens up again. You can see the server here. You can click on continue. And here you can see all of the permissions that you're granting Mee6. If you agree to that, you can click on authorize and then you will need to confirm that you're a human. After that's done, this pop-up closes and you'll be redirected to the dashboard in Mee6. Meanwhile, if you take a look at the Discord server, you can see Mee6 has been added to your Discord server. Now, before we move on to Mee6 and to the dashboard, we will first need to set up the channels and the roles correctly. So many people get this wrong and I want to clarify this and make this really simple. So the first thing we need to do is to go to the server settings and then click on roles. Here we will need to create one role that is called verified, and I'll make this orange and also display on the right side so we can make this really easy to understand. Then we will need to drag up the role like here. This does not have to be, this is not a requirement, so you can have the verified role wherever you want. However, I will drag it to the top because I will want to make this easy to understand. So we will save the changes, we will go back, and now we will need to set up the channels correctly. So in here we will need to change the voice channel or go to all of the channels that you have in your server and basically edit the channels. Here we will need to go to permissions and we will need to select the add everyone role, and we will need to disable view channel for the add everyone role. Then select the verified role and enable view channel for the verified role. Here we will need to save the changes and we will basically need to do this with every channel that we have in the server. So disable for everyone, however we will enable this for the verified role. We will now go back, and if someone new would join the server they would not be able to see any channels as of right now, and so that's why we need to make a verification channel for this. So create channel, and we have now this verification channel right here, and we will also need to edit the permissions. However, in this case we will do it exactly the opposite. So we will need to enable view channel for everyone and disable view channel for the verified role. So this is exactly the opposite as we've done just a few seconds before. So if someone new joins the server, they will only see the verification channel, and in here you can post in your verification message. I'll just make this really simple, so I'll just say react to this message to get verified. I'll post this and now we have a verification message. So let's now move on to the Mee6 website, and so here we'll close this pop-up, close this one as well, and we will now need to go to the reaction roles. As you can see on the left sidebar, there is the reaction roles plugin, and you will need to activate it for your server. Here you can get started creating a new reaction role, and here we will need to select a channel, which will be the verification channel in this case. Here you can build an embed message, however in this case we will not want to do that, so we'll basically just take our message that we have made previously. So I've now removed this embed and we will need to go to the reaction roles. So here we will select the emoji first. I like to use a check mark, and then we will select the role, which will be the verified role. As you can see, it already gives us the error, and how we can fix this is pretty easy. We'll go back to the Discord server, go to the server settings, go to roles, and we will take Mee6 and drag it all the way up so that Mee6 can give all of the roles below him to anyone. So save the changes and we will now go back to Mee6. You can see the error message is not here anymore, and this will now work. I will disable members to pick up multiple roles. However, this is not really important since we only have one role anyway. And down here you can also choose the reaction mode. So should this be default, or should this also be reverse? So can these people remove roles when they click on a reaction and when they remove their reaction from that message? And here I also want to mention, you can also make a button that says verify, or you can also make a drop down if you want. However, I like to stay pretty classic and use the emoji method. Okay, so it seems like there's a misunderstanding here. Mee6 has actually removed the custom messages, so unfortunately we cannot use a custom message right here. So usually I like to make a message myself. However, Mee6 has disabled that, and we can only create embeds. So we can either create an embed or just type in our message in here, and the Mee6 bot will post it into that channel. So after I've basically removed this message in this channel and copied it into here, I will click on publish, and you can now see the reaction role was successfully added and it is actually published. So if you go back, you can see Mee6 has posted our message in here, and you can see we have the admin role right now. If you react to this message, we have the verified role here. And if I would be a new user, I would then not see the verification channel anymore, and I would see all of the other channels like the general channel and the general voice channel. And so that's pretty much how we can set up reaction roles with the Mee6 bot. If this video was helpful, make sure to like the video, and thank you for watching.